Look at Kaiser's picture. Too beautiful, man.
He's a joke, man.
My man actually heard me and tackled. He tackled.
Hey,
he actually tackled.
Listen. You see, you're crazy, yeah? Funny guy, man.
Wait, man. Guy. Oh, damn! I just clocked to a live.
We've been live. From when I said it.
Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Baba J, and we are back with an instant match reaction. And yes, there's 3 of us here today. One over here, my brother Mystic Frank in the building.
Yes.
And Kais, you may not recognize this guy, Kais, actually, because
hold on. I said
doesn't usually
my brother
show his
Mystic
face.
Frank. A man just said Kais. Like, just walk off the street.
Well, where did you come
from?
from?
Marked in Tesco side.
Where did you come from, bro?
Hey.
do I know you from somewhere? Like,
say no more.
I don't know you, nigga. Anyway, guys, for those of you who are joining us on TikTok, this is actually a live stream that we're doing on YouTube. If you want to watch it there, hit the link in my bio. But I just thought let me set up the 2 angles. You know what I mean? I'm with 2 of my boys, Mystic Frank and Kais. Mystic Frank is an Arsenal fan, and Kais is a Man United fan. So, lads, where should we start? Where do we start, man? Should we start from Nottingham Forest? Because obviously, I've done 2 watch-alongs in a row at Prince of Peckham. They want me to say happy birthday, Edison. Well, Edison, happy birthday. Hope you've had a good one. Hopefully, you're a Man United fan, so you can enjoy it.
What's it, Edison or Edison?
Edison.
City keeper, yeah?
Oh, the same City keeper. Is that you, yeah?
Yuck. Big him up, man.
But yeah, man, let's start from Nottingham Forest, because obviously I was fuming after that game. You were trying to convince me that I shouldn't be negative and that Aston Villa are gonna drop points, City dropped points. So why were you positive? Because I can tell you why I was apprehensive.
Yeah, the reason why I was positive is because how I was looking at it, 2 of our we gained points on our rivals. Do you know what I mean? Like, point blank period. That's how I saw it. In terms of the performance, I know Forest not having the best season, but I respect the Forest ground. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's not like 3 points isn't a given. So I was looking at everything in context from with a level head.
Okay,
that's what it was. But obviously, yeah. Are we just sticking to Forest? Yeah, we're not doing that today.
Well, because for me, that's a point in which I said, look, I'm not as confident for this United game as I would have been before that Nottingham Forest game. Obviously, the Inter Milan result changed things a little bit, but after the Nottingham Forest game, I was like, I'm not confident. But you were confident, so I'm wondering why we both arrived at different points. Am I a pessimist, or like what is it?
I'd probably say you're more of a pessimist than me when it comes to football. Not football, but when it comes to Arsenal. But you don't have. It's not a wrong thing, bro. Like they've. You know what I'm saying? You have trauma. We have the same trauma kind of thing. So you're not a pessimist because you're an idiot. You're a pessimist because you've seen stuff before that have you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely. Oh, okay, cool. So the reason why I was apprehensive after the Nottingham Forest game is because for me that was 2 missed opportunities for us to capitalize. And one of my many insecurities as an Arsenal fan is getting to this kind of business end of the season and starting to show lapses of concentration, starting to show a lack of heart. You know what I mean? And in those 2 games, there's a few people that I usually look to hope and pray that they can do something for us in these moments. And I didn't see those people rise. You know, I'm talking about the likes of Saka. I'm talking about the likes of Odegaard. I'm talking about the likes of even Declan Rice. He didn't really do much in that Liverpool game. Same thing with Nottingham Forest, but Declan Rice always gets a blight for me because he's got a lot of credit in the bank. So does Saka.
And I don't think he's ever bad. I just feel like with Declan Rice, he can't do it himself. Because even today, I remember looking at him because I was like, not everyone has been good, but looking at Rice, it was like he was trying to drive the ball. He tried at least, but
he did try. Like,
he's probably the best out of the bad bunch, I'd say.
Yeah, from the midfield for sure. You know, so those are the reasons. And seeing your team go 2 back-to-back games without scoring any single goal, when we've been saying all season that we rely too much on set pieces, when we've been saying that we're not creating enough chances from open play. Obviously, we had that spell during the season where we were scoring quite a lot of goals from open play. Started off set piece FC, then it went to open play, and then it went to own goal, and then we've had a bit of a dry spell. And I'm looking at certain players that have been performing so far this season: Trossard, Saka, Odegaard, and I'm like, well, why weren't you guys showing up in these games? Because these were games that we could have literally put the title to rest, you know. So I was starting to get a bit nervous, and obviously City had signed Semenyo, and he's coming firing. So I'm thinking, right, like this 4-7 point gap is not really making me comfortable, you know. So then going into this game, everyone on TikTok will know exactly what I'm talking about. All week I've been running my gob, talking a lot, you know.
The most.
What did I offend you, bro?
I laughed because it was a few minutes. I'm seeing bare Arsenal fans with a lot of confidence, like it's a foregone conclusion. You forget yourself.
No, but for me, it's never a foregone conclusion. I was more challenging the United fans that were so confident. Do you get it? I didn't feel like you lot's confidence was really founded on anything tangible other than one game with Carrick and this change formation and obviously new manager bounce. But in this league, you know, maybe sometimes that's enough to get you through.
And naturally, I'd say it's a rivalry as well. You know what I mean? Arsenal and United is one of them rivalries. It's not proximity. You know what I'm saying? It's something that was birthed through how long ago? Through both of us trying to get titles. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, none of us is gonna want to be like. Say that again, bro.
I see one of them AFTV lot talking about Arsenal never really flogged one of the top 4 teams heavy. They want that to happen to United.
That's not true.
I'm thinking, rah. I think you flogged Tottenham, but other than that,
are you talking about this season?
I think they were talking in general. I don't know, but I was just watching and thinking, rah. So what? This is how confident you are. You're talking about flogging us like 4-5-0.
You didn't watch City 5-1 last season? You didn't see that?
Hey, that's your people, bro. I'm just saying what they said. Go chat to them.
They're chatting rubbish.
No,
I wasn't expecting us to flog Man United. I literally said in my video that I think it's going to be a scrappy game. I think we're going to get a goal from a set piece or on goal, and I think we'll get the 3 points. What I didn't expect was for Man United to be so clinical, because we've seen teams come to the Emirates and do exactly what you've done, but not been as clinical as you guys. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You lot literally had 3 shots on target, and all 3 were goals, and 2 of them were absolute screamers. Like, and I can't take that away from you guys, because that's actually a more honorable way of playing than what we was doing today. Would you guys agree?
What you lot did today was funny.
What was we doing today from your point of view?
I just went to Miles. Sorry, go on. I'm here again.
I've never seen so many corners just spammed, especially that first half. Just corners. Freaking raw. Is this what you lot were training for the whole week? Just corners?
Yeah, bro. That's what we do, man. Set piece FC. That's what they call us. They don't call us that for no reason. Do you get it? And we almost scumbagged the draw, but it's even a disgrace that we were having to rely on those kind of tactics, because in my opinion, you lot's defense isn't that great, but I just feel like we didn't really do enough to warrant a victory from this game. The most we would have gotten is a draw, and I think a draw would have been a fair result. But when you lot show so much quality in those key moments, and the substitutions from Carrick and just the overall game plan, I'm happy to say that you lot deserve the win, innit? In my opinion.
Let's just go back to what you said. You said something about other teams have done that to us, and that we had 3 shots. What do you mean by that?
Other teams have set up the way you lot set up.
What's that?
As in, you lot didn't really spend much time in our half in that game whatsoever. Like, I wouldn't say it was like a traditional low block, but you lot were sitting in and hoping to catch us on the break. And the moments where we did give you, where you lot did, have some territory and you lot pinned us back, you lot created absolutely nothing. If anything, we looked more dangerous when you guys had the ball in our half and you lot were trying to press forward, especially in the first half. We created a few counter-attacks from it. We were just absolutely rubbish in transition, and you lot defended well in some of those moments. And then when you lot were pinned back, you lot defended well, and we weren't able to create many opportunities. And that's half down to you guys' defensive stability, and also half down to us being ineffective. Am I lying?
That is interesting. Frank, what do you think?
It's a fair assessment. It's a fair assessment. What's the question though? When you say what do I
Just
think?
the overall gameplay, like how you played, how we played, the approach.
Say that again.
So the overall gameplay in terms of how you played and how we played and the approach of both teams.
Boy, I just remember like when the game started, it was like my first thought was like, okay, cool. They haven't actually come here to park the bus. Like you lot were relatively high, not high, but higher than I expected, shall I say? And we were playing. We were decent. You know, we started well. We were decent. The goal didn't come against the run of play. It was expected because of how we started the game. But I always thought you lot would score. I thought it would be Arsenal win, both teams to score. That's what I thought before the game. You know what I'm saying? So when we conceded, it wasn't a surprise. Obviously, the way we did was annoying. But I was like, you know, 1-1, half-time, no stress in it. We go again, 3-1 to us, 3-2 at the worst, ironically. And then, fam, it's just one of them games. Arsenal do this thing in the second half here where the game just goes by us. And it's like, like I'm waiting for something. And in waiting, it's like I can't even concentrate. Like, I'm even trying to think back now. What actually happened?
Yo, me, G.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking to the man them on TikTok. They're
I
telling
was thinking,
hey, let them cook. Hey, you got chinging for chatting
that
shit.
goal, that Dorgu goal, yeah, that Dorgu goal came at such a perfect time for United because it was like, I was even gonna say we might have even got the goal, but then it could have just been like Liverpool. Like I'm losing. I don't even.
Thank you for saying Liverpool. Let me be honest with you, lot. Before the game, I thought at first 20, 30 minutes, Arsenal are gonna be on it. If they don't score in that 20, 30 minutes, it's kind of peak. If they do, it helps them. But you lot scored. But when you lot scored, I thought that's when we start getting into the game. So it's kind of like unfortunate from my perspective, right?
Okay.
Then you did something weird. You kind of just stopped.
Yeah, but we've been doing that a lot, bro. Like we've been doing this thing where when we score, it's like we'll sit back and then we'll allow the other team to grow in the game, which sometimes I'm not mad at because we want you guys to come forward.
Yeah, we're trying to lure you.
We're trying to lure you into it so that we can. But today in transition, we were just awful. Like we were really bad. But
cut that out. You're not good at luring. From then, it was just after that. From when you scored, I don't think you was good in the game.
No, we didn't have control.
I don't disagree.
Second half, for example, can you remember anything that you did that was significant?
No, I know that second half was trash.
Not much. There was a shot that Saka had.
Oh
yeah, the low shot. Yeah, that was cheeky. Still, that was cheeky. Him, by the way, I see that he's getting cooked, but I thought he was probably your best player.
Of course, he's always our best player, bro. That's why I don't understand all these people that come online having smoke for Saka. It's like the whole team for the past other than the Champions League game and the FA Cup game, the whole team has been meaty, and Saka's been the one person that's trying. Like, fair enough, he's not getting the GNA, but like, he's the only person that looks like a threat. But I want go on, F.
No, I was gonna say I agree with you, but they're gonna use the GNA to stone him, which is what we're seeing now. Because I agree with you, he was our brightest spark today. We were sitting with United fans. United fans were shook. They were like, "Sure, engage." Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's cool for them to use the GNA against him because at times, as Arsenal fans, when they've been telling us certain things, we'll be like, "Raw, Saka's getting GNA, like he's putting up the numbers." So when you hold a player to that high standard, you not only need to put in the performances, but you need to get the GNA to back it up as well.
Hey, F.
Talk to me.
This brother just did some anti-disrespect stuff.
Talk to me. What did he do? Let me hear it.
Man just acknowledged that the GNA sometimes used for Saka's case.
Beautiful.
That's insane.
Yeah, but of course it is though, because it happens for every player, bro.
United fans
are gonna come here and tell me, "Oh, Dorgu played amazing." Dorgu didn't do nothing other than score that goal, fam.
I don't know about nothing.
What did he do?
Nothing is a.
What did he do? What did Ahmad do today?
What did Declan Rice do?
Declan Rice is a midfielder.
What did he do? See, that what did he do thing is a bit up in the air because what did he do is like, did he score an assist really?
Well, this is what I'm trying to say.
He was heavily involved in our game.
The goals and assists can mask a performance that otherwise would have gone under the radar. Like, that's a fact. I don't like.
In terms of defensive work, transition, and applying pressure up forward, he was heavily involved in all of that. Heavily involved.
Who's that? Dogu or Ahmad?
Dogu. More so than Ahmad. I thought it was better than Ahmad today, even without the goal.
I didn't really see Ahmad still. I'll be real with you. But quickly, F, I want to go back to you for the first goal that Zubimendi obviously made that mistake. From your point of view, in fact, it was you that came up to me and asked me, does Zubimendi have enough credit in the bank to get away with a mistake like that? Because now we're seeing statistics come out saying that he's made as much mistakes leading to a goal this season as Thomas Partey made in 5 years.
When did he get credit?
What do you mean, when did he get credit?
What has he done to amass the credit that I asked you for, basically?
Yeah,
well, F, you tell me, what's your answer?
So I asked you, just to like, is it a thing where I'm going to be like, because obviously we've seen this recently with Gabriel, and it's like Gabriel, don't worry, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, don't worry, bro. We'll go again. With Zubi was like, I was trying to be positive. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, seeing what I've seen now, I can't say it swayed me because no one's perfect. Footballers are going to make mistakes, innit? It's a team game, innit? You want your team to help you in a scenario where you've made a mistake. Do you know what I'm saying? To go and rectify what you've done. But I guess in the magnitude of the game, it's dark, but I'm not all the way mad at him. I'm not all the way mad at him. Basically, I'm not all the way. I want to pinpoint it on Zubi personally. No,
I'm pinpointing it on him because at the end of the day, I'm not singling him out because at the end of the day, it's football. You can make mistakes in it, but there's certain type of mistakes that are just to some extent unforgivable, especially when you look at the time in which he did it. It wasn't too far away from half time, and at that point we were cruising. They hadn't had a shot on target up until that point. We were pinning them back into their own half, and they weren't really causing us much stress. They were trying to break on the counter, but we were counter pressing really well and winning the ball back and creating our own opportunities. But when he did that, he literally gave them. It's like he opened the door for the arm robber.
Impotence.
He opened the door for the arm robber, and when you give a chance like that to someone like Mbumo, he's got the composure to finish that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like other players would have given us a lifeline if that was Richarlison or somebody else, even the likes of a Gyökeres or even a Sesko. They probably would have given us a lifeline there.
I beg you don't send shots, my boy.
Sesko?
Nah, Gyökeres.
Oh, your client?
My client, hey.
You might as well after today. He's slid tackle for you, lot, bro.
And I'm making goal line clearances for Man United, fam.
Bro, what you're saying? Okay, for you lot scored, and then like I said, you kind of just sat back. After that, there were two situations where you kind of just gave the ball away in front of your box. The first one was Saliba, blind, ain't seen Ian check his shoulders.
Yeah. That one there was like the ball was. I think someone passed the ball and then he thought he had enough space and time to like let it roll past him. And for me, that was an important moment in the game, you know, because one thing about me, like all of us here play football, apparently, but when you play football, for me, moments matter, innit? And there's small little things that can help shift momentum in a game.
Minute details.
And for me, when Saliba had like a spell of like 2 minutes where he did that, where he let the ball roll past him in the box and Bruno had that shot. And that was pretty much after we scored. You lot had about two or three chances in a row. All of them were rubbish, really and truly, in terms of like execution. But a lot of that came from Saliba moving a bit nervous or whatever. And I feel like moments like that seep into the rest of the team. And I'm not saying that is an excuse now or get out of jail free card for Zubimendi because his mistake was on him.
Psychological, though, I hear you.
But it plays a part. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know. So obviously we get our goal back. It was a scrappy goal.
It's what we needed, though.
We scored first, and then
both your goals were shit, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, they weren't good. They were trash. They weren't good still.
Barely got over the line. Second one.
Guys, if you're on TikTok, listen, we are on YouTube. If you don't want to watch, go over to the link in my bio. I'm gonna turn this off now because I need to charge my phone. But hey,
you're thirsty.
Yeah, bro, flipping. You saying both our goals were trash?
Dead.
Yeah, they were.
But in our position, I'll be honest, don't give a toss. Those are the type of goals I said I wanted before the game. I said I want an own goal, and I said I want a set piece. Find it in the group chat. I think I said it about a week ago. I just didn't think it would come in an L, which is a bigger slap in the face. It's even more of a slap in the face because we squeezed out what we can get from the universe and didn't even leave with anything. Yeah. To the biggest rivals that have been cussing how we've been attacking this season.
Yeah.
Hey, all I know is that game. Everything I've been saying about Arsenal, I saw in that one game.
You can't argue. We can't argue. We actually can't argue with them as well.
Bro, you said nothing about Arsenal, bro. What have you said?
Mex is one as well. Mex is the main one that's been talking.
Yeah, what's Kai said? Kai's is usually sitting on the fence with you. So,
I say you just don't want to hear the truth, bro. I've been saying since that first season when Arsenal started something.
No,
you've been getting worse and worse.
That was
the only thing is that when I say that, you lot say we've won X amount in 12 months, or we've been unbeaten, or we haven't conceded. It's like cool, but are you watching what you're doing? It's shit.
Yeah, but
we've gone from that team used to be scary in how it attacks.
Brother,
very clinical, very fast. Now it's just a bunch of corners and set pieces.
Bro, what you're doing here is cute, but respectfully, we're top of the Premier League and we're top of the Champions League, innit?
You see?
No, but it's a fact though. And for many years, everyone's told us, you need to all of this pretty football, playing nice, it's not getting you nowhere. You need to find a way to win. And that's exactly what Thierry Henry said is, look, we told Arteta to find a way to win. Who cares if everyone's setting up in a low block against you?
That's true.
Who cares? Find a way to win. And that's exactly what he's been doing. So, yeah, we always come out and criticize certain players for not doing what they need to do and not being creative enough. But for the most part, we have been better than everybody else in the league. And that is exactly what you need to do to win a league. So as much as we've been crap, yeah, I'll take that. But then everyone else has been crapper than us, including yourselves. So I don't really see like how that's a problem. It's a diss, yeah, it's a cute diss, but I don't really see why I should be angry when the strategy that my manager's implementing is got us winning.
One up on saying cute twice though.
It's cute though.
It's cute. Bro, the first time I kind of let it slide, but this can't be a habit.
All right, cool. So, like, what I want to do is I want to talk about some of the more long-term issues. Yeah, guys, we'll do a Manchester United section as well. Don't worry, we'll give you a moment.
I'm just here chilling. I'm just here to support the man.
All right, cool. So for me, there's a few long-term issues. We already started touching on one, which is our inability to break down these low blocks and our inability to create enough chances outside of set pieces and dead balls. So pause. So I feel like we can move on from that one. Or can we? Because who are the players that we expect and we look towards in this team?
I was just thinking, hey, Odegaard has to hold bench, man. Eze needs to get in that 11.
Okay.
I feel like that's a better strategy for us to break down the low blocks. Because with the Eze we're getting now, we can't expect too much from someone that's not starting. We need to build up the confidence. He needs to get into a groove, and then we're going to see the real Eberechi. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like right now, why is Odegaard starting if he's getting taken off at 55 minutes? How many games have we seen him get? Fam, you see FPL, if Odegaard was in your team, he's not getting the points you get after 60th minute. It'll be a waste of usage. You know what I'm saying? He's getting taken off 55 minutes, bro. Do you know what I mean? That it's not making sense. So that's the first step for me to try and break down the low block.
Can drop in Odegaard.
Question.
Yeah.
Is Mikel Pulis actually going to let Eze be Eze?
Yeah, he why?
I don't think he's from being Eze. I think what it is Arsenal have our certain way of playing in it, and we spoke about it. Everyone spoke about it earlier in the season. We said if we want to unlock players like Gyökeres and Eze, we need to play the ball faster and forward faster.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas what we like to do is we like to play a lot of passes in between Gabriel, Saliba, and it's all nice and whatever, tidy, but it allows our opposition to settle in their shape. And they're often comfortable in that shape because they go into this game expecting to be in that shape and they practice for it all week. And then by the time Eze gets on the ball, he's surrounded by a sea of players, and he's just not able to really thrive. Whereas a player like Eze, who come from a team like Crystal Palace, who is used to playing, most of the game without the ball.
You meant Odegaard just now, right?
No, I'm saying Eze. Eze has come from a team where they're not holding on to the ball the way Arsenal are.
Yeah, facts.
Do you get it? So we need to create opportunities for him where he can have a bit of space. You see the moments that Bruno had today. We rarely get Eze and those kind of opportunities because we're never ever usually the team that is sitting back and waiting for the opportunity to get the ball forward quickly. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I hear you, but even for example, case in point, our first goal against Inter. Now how he shot it into that place of uncertainty for the defending team.
Yeah.
He has the ability to do that on numerous occasions if given the chance. Do you know what I'm saying?
But even when he was given his run of games, let's not act like he was perfect, bro. There was many games where the game was going by him and he wasn't really having an impact. He wasn't getting involved enough. I was saying, he's not getting enough touches. And then we played him on the left wing a little bit. Similar thing out there. Obviously, he had a few games where he came on and did matched work. Spurs, Man City, Crystal Palace. He got us some big points in those games. But he did have many games where the game just went by him. And when Odegaard came back, everyone was telling me, "Oh, look, we've got captain back. He's had 3 games where he's looking good." Mm-hmm. And in the first half, he showed glimpses of it.
He did. He was heavily involved in the first goal.
It's not enough, bro. Like, we need you to be consistent.
I still personally think the outrage about Odegaard today is a bit harsh and over the top. Personally, I still think it's a bit over. I'm not saying he was good. I'm not saying he was great. I feel like it was over the top because the first goal came from him. Even when he was coming off, when I saw Eze getting ready, I personally didn't think he was coming off because I was like, he hasn't been that bad to be hooked when you're hooking him. But if you're going to do that, my point is get Eze starting more games. Odegaard shouldn't be starting 4 games in a row then, if that's the case. Let's do, you know what I mean? Like, let's let it not be predictable. Like, no one's holding down that shirt for me personally. Yeah. So keep rotating it.
Yeah, I hear it. And I think that's probably been one of Arteta's problems this season is that when he's gained the trust of somebody over a spell of games, I feel like he'll stick with that person in the lineup probably 1 or 2 games longer than he should have. Like today's the first day that Gyökeres has been dropped, but I've been calling for him to be dropped for the past 4 games. So it's like, why is it today that we're waiting? Do you know what I mean? Like, you needed Jesus to score 2 goals for him to say, oh, you know what, maybe you should start. Like, I don't think, they're selling your client. Right. Oscar Bob.
To Fulham?
No, but Pep just spoke on it. He's saying that he thinks he wants to leave.
Pep's funny. Why wouldn't you want to leave? You want to just rot on the bench?
As Machi, I said he thinks he wants to leave.
Yeah,
play him then.
That's how. Do you know what I mean? What do you want him to do?
That's nasty work from Pep still. Okay, so Eze, Odegaard, that's one issue. I think another issue, which it's a bit of a boo-hoo, but I think the problem is with the way Man United played today, I feel like Miles Lewis-Skelly probably actually would have done better than Hincapié, you know?
That's exactly what I said. Where did he start against Inter?
Yeah,
that performance alone, I was like, cool, man. That's good enough because obviously we know he hasn't been the best in the last couple of games, but we're talking about credit again. The guy, we've seen what the guy can do. Let's get him in the team, and especially against this United team where I'd assume we would have much more of the ball. Skelly can open defenses. He's someone that can open defenses.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, but how is he compared to Hincapié going back the other way?
Yeah, no, he's not. This season he's been poor.
But I just didn't personally. I was all right with giving that away. You know what I'm saying? That defensive frailty that Skelly brings, I was okay with giving that away just because of what we need on the offense. Just because I know how we scored like nothing in the last 2 games before this game, so I was like, something's got to give, kind of thing.
I hear it, but I think you have to consider Ahmad. Obviously, he didn't really do nothing today, but he is probably one of their major threats, especially on the counter.
And you're saying that's because of Hincapié?
I don't know if it's because of Hincapié. I just think that's just how Man United set up to play.
Yeah, you know? If you're looking at this before the game,
yeah, come on.
If you're saying For you to say Skelly plays because of his attacking threat, it has to bang almost immediately. Even. Otherwise, it's a bigger risk.
But it can. That's what I'm saying. Like he's shown it can. You get what I'm saying?
It can, but
more times than not, it can. That's how confident I am with. I feel like if you're putting Skelly on, like if you're starting with Skelly, 7 out of 10 times it's going to work in our favor.
I'm not sure, bro, because even in the there was a game. What game was it? Chelsea, I think, where they were targeting him. Like they kept on switching that ball over to that side, and like
Esteban was that the bridge game?
Yeah. Esteban was cooking him, and he had 2 matches in a row where he was a bit shaky. Portsmouth, he was bad in the first half. Second half, he turned up, Liverpool. And I think that's probably what made Liverpool. I feel like those games are the ones that made Arteta think, you know what, I can't really trust Kelly defensively. Yeah. So he couldn't wait to get Hincapié back. Mm-hmm. But what I was going to say is, part of another reason why our attack isn't looking as good as it did in the first half of the season is also because we're missing Calafiori.
Mm-hmm, definitely. Because he was one of our most offensive players.
He was, and he's the type of player that can cause chaos. Like, we rely on having over the last, in fact, since Arteta's really been having this upward trajectory. Wait, hold on.
What he just said is a mad comment.
What do you say?
The way I'm hearing it is
what Calafiori?
Nah, your attack is not as good because a defender is missing.
Wait, no, but you have to understand systems, bro.
You have to understand the player as well. The guys are
bro. Listen, I hear all of this system stuff, but you see, football is a very simple game, and attackers are attackers. Do your fucking job, bro. If you're saying my attack is not as good because this defender's not here,
bro,
what are they doing?
You're doing the disingenuous thing, bro. The first point we spoke about was about our creative players. We spoke about Odegaard, we spoke about Eze. This is the next point. Like we've addressed Odegaard and them, man. We're gonna go on to the Trossard, Sakas and stuff after, I'm sure. But right now we're talking about Calafiori. We're exploring all of the reasons. And what I was gonna say is, part of Arteta being a manager that's come and now challenging for the league and broken through into the top 4, getting that consistently. We've always used our fullbacks in an attacking sense. It started off with Zinchenko.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Same.
And then Ben White. And then last season, Calafiori was trying, but obviously Skelly came in and stepped in because of the injuries. And now this season, when Calafiori's been out, Hincapié, he's good defensively, but in an attacking sense, he doesn't really offer much. And then Timber also, in an attacking sense, he's not inverting the way we never invert through Timber. Timber's not the one doing all the stuff. Sometimes he'll get into certain positions, but it's very rare that he actually makes something of it because he's not an attacking-minded player. Whereas Calafiori, sometimes you can see him making certain movements and think, raw, like he's moving like a striker. And having that in your team, it helps. And having Skelly in your team from an attacking sense, it definitely helps. So I understand what Frank is saying. So then lastly, let's talk about the attackers.
You're saying, Kaz, you're not hearing it though.
But you know me and what I think in terms of, especially with attackers.
I get it, but can't you see the argument Jay's making in terms of what Arsenal have done, how we use our defenders, side backs, left backs?
Early in the season, when you're saying your attack was good, were those attackers good?
Who?
Yeah,
your attackers early in the season, when you're saying when Calafiori was there doing his thing, were those attackers good? Were they better then than they are right now?
Well,
I personally can't say yes comfortably.
When you're saying right now, it depends, because right now is a techie one for us, because remember we're micro-analyzed, like, and that's the truth, innit? Everyone's gonna laugh at us today, and rightfully so. But at the end of the day, like,
no, I'm not. Forget everyone. I'm just asking you because you've watched your team. Do you think your attackers
the last 4 games
they are now?
The last 4 games, our attackers have been below par.
All season our attackers have been below par. If you like, no one's really, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's really stood out really.
When I look at Arsenal season, I can't really think of an attacker.
Exactly. That's my point.
Because
I can't either.
What do you mean?
Saka, in terms of performance, he's always there in it, but
yeah, but and exactly, Trossard as well. Like, I think it's harsh to say that because again, it depends on how you're looking at it.
Put it this
Are
way.
you looking for people?
If I say City,
goals?
I'll say Doku's has been good.
No.
Haaland has been doing what Haaland.
No, I
Shirky's
won't
been good.
allow you to say Doku's been good if you're going to say Trossard, Martinelli, Saka hasn't been good because Doku has 1 goal this season, bro.
Performance, but cool. If we're doing the statistical thing, then
no, but we can't even do the statistical thing with Arsenal. That's why we have to broaden it because the statistical thing
showed you not
meaty as well.
Statistics and it's horrid.
No, but it's both.
Horrid.
It's both. Because if I look at someone like Noni, it was just the other day that Frank was telling me that Noni has earned his right to come into this team, but yet he's speaking about somebody who has no goals and assists in the Premier League. So clearly he's been putting in good enough performances without scoring goals or getting assists.
Do you know why though?
Do you know what I mean?
Shall I show you the second argument? I mean, the flip argument to that is because the guys who are starting aren't putting up like numbers. The guys who are starting aren't putting up numbers that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, put them in a good light. Look, I'm seeing top scorer 5 goals, bro. Like, what's going on? Of course, Noni's only 5 goals away from them. Even if it's 15 or 10 goals, he can hang.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy,
he can hang. So it's like, and I'm basing it. Obviously, when I made that Noni comment, I can't be making it off GNA. I can't. I'd be mad to. I'm making it off performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But then again, why I think people are overdoing it with this argument? Don't get me wrong, it is an issue, but I don't think, like, at the end of the day, we're still the team that scored the second most amount of goals in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting goals from all over the pitch. We're sharing around the pitch, which is calm.
Our defenders are hanging with our attackers.
Said that. Someone said it was more of an argument for Arsenal. They're saying that it's difficult to play Arsenal because you can't. If you stop the attackers, midfielders will score. Everyone scores. Like, I get the angle, but I'm let's say old school football. I watch the game, and what I'm seeing is it's not really matching with that angle, right?
No, so it is though, because we've been winning the games, bro.
I hear you, but don't look at Arsenal and think, right, if you block these guys, they're gonna find another way to score. And say, not really, bro. If a team decides to come and just do a low block, there's a good chance you're not scoring unless you somehow get a set piece. And even then, that's dependent on what players are there. If the likes of Gabriel are not there, then it's like...
Bro, you have to also remember that the more teams sit back against us and pack players in their box, the more corners we're going to get.
Yeah,
and the more on goals you're going to concede. Lisandro Martinez didn't know where the ball was. Why? Because he was just standing in front of the goal like a melon. Like, it's going to happen when you're having so many people standing in front of your goal like that, bro. Like
what? When you scored? When Odegaard did that weird hook shot cross thing, what they did.
Of course, bro.
Come on, man.
It's the same reason why it's hard for a goalkeeper to defend a corner when there's so many bodies in front of the box, bro. Because it just causes chaos.
In that particular moment, you're attacking. Saka had the ball, crossed it. It was more of a dink thing, really. Obviously, there's going to be people in the box.
I said all the away teams won today. I didn't even clock that. Yuck.
Yeah, bro. But anyway, look, people can criticize the attack, whatever. Like, it is what it is. But ultimately, like I said, until one of you guys take us off the top of the Champions League and off the top of the Premier League, you can't tell me that whatever the hell you lot are trying to do is better than what we're doing. That's a fact.
Do you agree, Frank?
It is a fact, but it's not sustainable.
So, because you're the top of the Champions League and top of the Premier League, you're refusing to acknowledge your own shortcomings because...
No, I didn't say that, though. I said the first thing I said is that it's a problem.
Yeah, what you said was a fact. But
the people are telling you what the problems are and potentially how to fix them, and you're saying we're at the top.
You haven't told me one thing on how to fix it, bro. You haven't told me one thing on how to fix it. Me and Frank are the ones that said, "Oh, this is maybe Odegaard needs to get dropped. Maybe we need a more attacking left back." We're the ones that are giving solutions as to how we can fix it.
I said, for one, Eze needs to be played, and Eze needs to be played as Eze, not this restricted within some.
And I'm gonna
you can only maneuver here, sort of thing.
I'm gonna keep saying it, man. We need Havertz.
Okay, that's fair.
I think so.
We need Havertz,
I
man.
think so.
It's just because
And
he's not fit, so I can't really say it. But we need once he gets in the team, it's going to be night and day, man. It's going to be night and day. The guy, what he does in that position, is not what a lot of guys. He can set off everyone to start. You know what I mean? Doing stuff and start being clinical and whatnot.
And maybe try different variations of attacks, because clearly just camping in front of your position's goals isn't really working well for you unless you get a corner.
What are you talking about with the attackers in play?
Yeah, if you're more mid-block, you have a lot more space behind.
He links up, he plays, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like Kai and Saka have this nice little thing, like they got this nice little chemistry.
Yeah.
And if he's not there, then just play fucking Merino. I don't understand, bro. Merino is your best striker.
It's politics, man. We've spunked 65 M's on a striker. You know how
I hate you, but you got a fucking bro.
What do you think I want?
On the night, the only politics should be
we have to keep playing this Paolo Maldini, Alessandro Nesta. We have to keep playing them.
I agree.
In fact, he subtracts from the play. There's no benefit of Gyökeres being on the pitch.
Like he came on, and is there any highlights?
He's engaging defenders. He's doing this. He's doing that, brother. Is this what
you see when you play FIFA? Yeah? You see when you play FIFA, but you're used to playing pro, so you forget to change the buttons of shooting to square to zero. That's what you do.
I play alternative.
Oh yeah, so do I. So you know when certain man play like, oh, you didn't change your pad, bro. That's what Gyökeres done, bro. Right press the circle, bro. Shoot.
Nah, when I saw that, I couldn't believe that. Man, that's a clearance.
That's what he comes on and doesn't have any like impact. I'm tired of saying this, bro. My voice is gone because of man like him, because I keep repeating myself. Like I'm even tired of repeating myself. Like, I don't know why Marino's sitting on the bench.
The brother somehow that guy finds himself in good situations to score goals a lot more frequently than Gyökeres. Marino,
bro, I'm begging for Marino to come on way before Gyök. And Marino comes on and scores, bro. I don't care. When I saw them subs,
for one, who did he take off Odegaard for? Was it Marino?
Eze, was it? Not Eze.
It was all at the same time.
Yeah, it was all at the same time. Yeah, but yeah, he was definitely Eze.
Yeah,
I didn't even see Gyök coming. Gyök came on probably last minute. I didn't even see him coming on. I thought it was a double sub. I just saw triple. I was like, raw.
Yeah, it was poor, man. All right, so I think, look, we've come through a rough spell of games, innit? And especially a lot of away games. We've had 4 away games in January, which they've obviously said
say you've come through it, bro, because Leeds might have something for you still.
They might. But on paper, I would say we win that game. And do you know what's so annoying with
I'm not saying anything right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. Two games, 0 goals, and the game we score goals is our own goal and a goal that barely hit the back of the net. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not saying nothing, man. Right now,
and if you go back the last,
the game has to happen. I need to see what these guys are on, because right now we don't even know who's. We don't even know
the last 15 games. You've had a stint where a few games was on goals and set pieces. Now it's just no goals and on goals. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good, man.
All your players are here.
It's not. It's like who do we even trust? Like, Jesus didn't do anything to fill me with confidence of his performance today.
I'm
choosing between him and Gyökeres.
I told you a lot about him as a striker, man.
It's easy for people to kind of pile on to Arsenal, innit? Because respectfully, right now we are the main characters of the Premier League, innit? But if you look at our fixtures in January, first one, Bournemouth, we won that game, scored 3 goals.
Bro, it wasn't that convincing. That 3-2 was not convincing. It was
3-1, and then they scored 1 goal.
And they could have equalized, because I remember that game, because I was like, I couldn't wait for the final whistle to be blown for that Bournemouth game. But go on, because that game wasn't convincing.
I'm not saying it was convincing, but Bournemouth aren't an easy team to go and beat.
Okay.
Who did they play yesterday?
Liverpool.
What was the score?
3-2
to Bournemouth. Yeah, but
Liverpool easy.
No, Liverpool they've still got mad quality in their team. They've still got one of the best midfielders.
But Bournemouth winning yesterday is not that much of a shock. Liverpool have not been great. They haven't been good.
No, I'm not saying that they've been great, but they've been on an unbeaten run. Like
Liverpool.
It's
a media. It's not a serious run, man. It's not a serious run.
Bro, they're in an unbeaten run, and their own fans are saying fire the guy.
Yeah, but that's because of the standards and the expectations that they've set for themselves.
No, it's because this unbeaten run is a Fugazi thing.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not Fugazi, but it's still an unbeaten run, bro. Bare teams have gone up against them and not been able to beat them, like including us. So whether you want to respect it or not, it's part of the reason why they're comfortably now sitting in fourth, because not too long ago they were way down the bottom of the table. Not fourth, sorry. Not fourth.
They're sixth, bro.
They're sixth, yeah. They're sixth, but it's that run that's got them there.
No, bro, they were fourth yesterday. It's United that put them sixth. Although, they were fourth Chelsea.
Bro,
the run has got them there.
From that fourth place to like the 12th place, the swings are crazy.
Exactly, that's very true. Like even from Forest to United, I saw there's like 13 points or something.
Okay, and if not for the run that they've been on, where they've been unbeaten, they would be at the bottom of that pile.
No, I hear you. It's similar to Arsenal's thing. I hear you, because it's like the cushion. The only thing that saved us is the cushion we built. So I hear what you're saying.
So I'm just going through the fixtures. So
Yeah,
Bournemouth. We're talking about attacking. Talking about attacking right now, because I don't want to get off it. Like whether it's convincing or not, we're talking about attacking, creating chances, scoring goals. Bournemouth, we scored 3 goals. Liverpool at home, we didn't score any. Portsmouth, obviously FA Cup, we scored 4.
Void.
Chelsea League Cup, we scored 3. Nottingham Forest, we didn't score. Inter Milan, we scored 3, and then today we scored 2. So. Yeah, we could say, oh yeah, attacking play, this, that. But again, out of all of those games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away, and 2 at home, and we scored 3, 7, 10, 13, 15.
I'm not moved. I'm not moved, man. I'm not moved in the slightest.
15 goals in 6 games.
We put the ball in the back of the net. Fair. I hear
7
it.
games,
But... No, I hear it. We put the ball in the back of the net, but
2 per game.
Yeah, 2. I'm looking at this. The 2 games I say, you lot did your thing was Villa and Brighton.
That's last year. Yeah, that's last year. So that shows you. That says a lot, though. What you just said, what you just done is very telling. That means 2026. We're just getting to Portsmouth and dancing. Obviously, Inter Milan was a good win. But
are these easy games? Are these games that do we expect to go into every Premier League game and walk it? Like when no one's doing that this season?
Of course not. That's not what we're asking for. We're just asking for our attackers to give us something. Because we can't walk anything.
All I'm doing is providing context, innit? Because this was the same thing that you was doing to me last week, where I was telling you, yo, I'm not too sure, and the man were coming to provide alternative angles, and it's like, it's easy to pile on to the man then once you've lost the game, but in the grand scheme of things. Man, them have to settle down.
No, but in the grand scheme of things, we've been poor though, because I hear you when you're saying it's easy to power, which is fair. But I'm looking at everything in from the beginning of the year. Well, this 2026, the games, it's like nothing's. We haven't walked any game. I'm not even saying we have to walk games.
Why should we walk? Why should we?
No, I'm not even saying we should. I'm just saying there's not been any games.
City ground, Chelsea away, like Bournemouth away. The only easy game that we've had is Portsmouth, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Respectfully, I don't even give a. If it's not the Prem, I don't even care. Like we need to focus on the Prem, because it's like all of these other games is muddy in the waters. Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. Okay, cool, great. But even if we don't win the Carabao Cup, I don't care. I'm not batting an eyelid at that trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? Champions League, Inter Milan. Let's do that to Inter Milan in the semi-finals. Then that's a free one I'm gonna rate. I don't care about a game where it's the second to last, or do you know what I'm saying? Liverpool, Forest, and United. Those are the 3 games I care about. What have we done in them 3 games?
So out of those games, which of them is easy? Which of them should we walk?
No, but no one say walk. You keep saying walk. I haven't said walk, bro.
No, but you lot are saying, bro. What do you want? You lot want us to? What do you want from those games?
I just want my team to give me confidence. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they haven't filled me with any confidence. The confidence they filled me in is games that don't mean nothing, like dead rubber games. Portsmouth 4-1. Cool, we won the game, next round, great, but that's it, done. I'm not speaking about that no more, because that's what I expect. When Martinelli scored a hat-trick against Portsmouth, I don't care. I care when he's missing open goals against Forest. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the levels. That's when I need him to be scoring. And then Chelsea, Gyökeres. How much did Gyökeres score in that game? That's when he scored 2, right? The double. What? Yeah, big one. That's his highlight. Carabao, it was, right?
Oh, yeah. Is that the one Garnacho scored as well? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. When he scored the double. It's like, cool, that's his highlight. Semi-final Carabao. Gyökeres scored 2 against Chelsea, right? Am I buzzing?
Yeah.
No, he
didn't.
Didn't
he? You sure? He did.
No, he didn't.
No, 1. Garnacho scored 2. I think he got an assist.
He got a goal and assist. Yeah.
That's what I meant. So, goal and assist, cool. Highlight of his season. Well, what other game was the one? So Portsmouth, Chelsea, forget. My point is, bro, it's the Premier League. That's got my attention right now.
But again, why that's disingenuous, is because at the end of the day, we're in all of these competitions, bro. This is what big teams do.
No, of course, but losing against
Man
Inter,
United have the advantage of being able to, and this one thing I said, Man United have the advantage of, as soon as they finish that game that they played against Man City, focus on the Arsenal game. Arsenal, in that period of time, we've had to get on a plane, stamp our passports, go and play Inter Milan at the San Siro, put in a big performance there. Whether you think it's important or not, it's important to the team. So you have to
for sure, it is. It is. Don't ever get it twisted. But I'm not being,
and it's also minutes in the legs. Like, this is why I look at players like Odegaard and I say, bro, you got arrested that game.
Exactly.
So why are you coming on?
So did Rice.
And not putting, so did Rice. So these are the players that I'm looking at. Saka had to play that game. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, and Saka was put up a good
performance. He was the best in both games. For us, Saka was the best in both games.
So there's players that, yes, I'm looking at, and we spoke about that in length. Don't think I'm ever coming here saying that the attackers don't need to step up, because when I start talking, they start telling me I'm picking on people. But now all I'm trying to do is offer a bit of context. It's like, yo, when you look at the January that we've had, there's been, other than the Portsmouth, there's been no easy games, no games that you can look at and say, yes, we should 100% win that. Nottingham Forest, we haven't beaten them convincingly for the past 2-3 years, bro.
Well, going forward, there's not going to be no easy games, though. Unless we get who we got in FA Cup? Remind me, I don't even remember.
I think was it Wigan or something?
Wigan, it was Wigan, yeah. Like Barda and Kai, and the next game, Champions League.
Alright.
There's Barda. There's no easy game in the Prem.
And Leeds.
There's no easy game in the Prem. So these games are done, really.
Well, February is a lot easier. For example, we got Chelsea, but we got Chelsea at home.
What, in the league?
In the League Cup.
Oh, yeah.
You have to count it though, because it's
minutes,
and it's right. It's on a Tuesday, and then on the Saturday we've got Sunderland, so it impacts.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we can't go soft and play a weak team in that game, so it means something. Hey. Then we got Sunderland away. I mean Sunderland at home.
At home.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's a way easier game than Forest away. It's a way easier game than going to Stamford Bridge. It's an easier game than playing Man United.
You think Sunderland home is easier than Forest away? Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely. Sunderland have been good, but there's been enough times where I've gone to check the scores for the weekend, and I'm seeing Sunderland get slapped, and I'm thinking, oh, obviously no one's going to speak about it because they're Sunderland, but respectfully, at home they're fantastic.
They are stronger at home than away.
Brentford, we've got Brentford away. Yeah,
very tricky, that one.
It's tricky. It is tricky. Then we've got Wigan at home in the FA Cup, and then we've got Spurs away.
Yuck.
So for me, February is a lot easier.
From there, it's a bit tricky still, because you got Spurs, Chelsea, Brighton,
and then Everton at home and Wolves away. But again, those months are easier than what we've just done in January.
Yeah, but we all know it never really works how it looks on paper, though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, case in point, the Wolves game, that 2-1, where we just got that over the line last minute against 20th place Wolves, you know.
Yeah, but I've been saying that Wolves aren't a team that you just go over there and expect to walk over them. Like, you still have to put in every game this season. I'm the main advocate for this. I made a whole lengthy TikTok video about this, that no game in the Premier League this season is easy.
None.
For anybody, not just us, for anybody.
For anyone.
However, we have been the best out of the bunch. So I'm still expecting us to go out there and continue being the best. If I go and pull up Man City's fixtures now, do you think they're going to be easier or harder than ours?
Nah, City are definitely going to drop more points.
Of course they are.
Bro, with us, it's been, I said this early in the season, it's not complicated. You just continue what you're doing. Get your draws, get your wins here and there. Because on average, everyone knows it's just going to drop more points than you.
Exactly.
You're definitely going to drop points. It's just that everyone knows you're just on some jolting, so no one's going to catch you.
Exactly. So Man City was away.
Villa was 3 points ahead behind you. Like, how long ago? Then that disappeared, doubled. So
let me go through Man City's fixtures. So in February, 1st of February, they got Spurs away. which is a tough game for them more than it is for us.
That's next Sunday, right? Next Sunday.
Yeah. Then they've got Newcastle semi-final, the second leg in the League Cup. Then they've got Liverpool away in the Prem at Anfield. Then they've got Fulham at home. Then they've got Salford in the FA Cup. Then they've got Newcastle at home and then Leeds away.
Interesting.
That's a tough
February's going to be so interesting. February's going to be very, very, very interesting still.
Yeah, February will tell you a lot about the league, and then obviously, So at the end of the day, look, today's result wasn't good. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. The gap has gone down to 4.
Performance as well, though. Today's performance went good. That second half was disgusting, bro. I'm tired of seeing shit like that, man. I'm fully tired, man.
Fair, man. You're entitled to feel aggrieved, bro. I'm aggrieved. Don't get me wrong, but everything that you lot saw today, I saw Nottingham Forest. So I feel like that's kind of taken a bit of the pain away because I was half expecting Manchester United to give us a good game, innit?
I've said it though. I didn't want to keep going on about it because it's playing Arsenal, but you got to play like Bruno Fernandes in your team. You have every chance of winning any football game. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro.
So it's like it's never a given when you're going against certain players. Obviously, yeah, man.
It's pain, bro. Like,
hey, guys, who's the man of the match today?
Maguire.
Oh, fuck, man.
Beauty. Because certain man added him before the game.
Really?
I don't think he was man of the match, though.
Who do you think was man of the match, Jude?
Probably Bruno.
Says.
Yeah, he could have got it.
Yeah. I don't think Harry Maguire did much, if I'm being honest. Like, he didn't really do much. I'm just being honest. The players from your team that actually sustained a great performance throughout the whole game, I don't even really think there was many. I would maybe even given it to the goalkeeper.
I think Case was good.
The goalkeeper, right? Why? For saving so many corners?
No, it was he's claiming of crosses. Like
he was effective. He did bail you lot out though. I see him being first contact to the ball a couple times from crosses.
That's important. And you lot know the importance of that.
Very, very.
That's what I'm saying for saving many because he actually did.
He did. Very important. You've seen keepers with much more experience than him come to our ground and get put in the back of the net with the ball. You know what I'm saying? So big up Lamens, man.
Yeah, 100%. So I would have probably given him man of the match. And I know obviously because he conceded 2 goals, that's probably why they didn't consider it. But I don't think either of those goals were his fault.
You couldn't have done anything with them goals, yeah. You couldn't have done anything.
Yeah, so but yeah, man. It's
Cunha very impactful as well. Deserves a shout out. Very, very impactful.
Yeah, when he came on, he was good, man. But the goal topped it off because we've seen Cunha come on and have half decent performances and then be wasteful or not clinical in front of goal. But today he took his chance, innit? It was a beautiful finish.
A couple of weeks ago, I remember United fans were getting onto him.
Absolutely.
For
that
goal, why I like that goal, your client got changed, Frank, in the process.
Yeah.
Who?
Decker
Yeah,
he got chinged still.
I didn't even know, but I didn't know he got Meg.
They were too rattled. It's like, no, but what Zubimendi done for that goal is criminal, by the way. Like, why? I hate players that do that. The ball's still there to win. Cry after. Like, you could have affected Dorgu.
I would have did that, stop him and cry to the
crying
ref.
for handball. Like, shut up and play the flipping. That's what got me mad at what he done. You see me, that probably gets me more mad than a misplaced pass because it's still.
He's Spanish though. That's them.
I know. Yeah. It's culture. That's what they're on. Of course. That's what I'm saying. It's in them. They can't even.
Cunha did that in the game as well, though. There was a moment where he had the ball on the break, and then he tried to go down for a foul. It was blatantly not a foul, and the guy's still crying on the floor while we're going to break. And I was thinking, look,
told him, God, man.
Yeah, like players do that, innit? Like, but you're right. In my opinion, Zubimendi sometimes he shows like a mad amount of heart and spirit. Like the way he wins headers for guys.
Yeah. He started well. That's the thing. He doesn't show upset, and he started well. I remember that header that Lamin saved.
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes he can be got at. And that's when I look for a player like Declan Rice. And sometimes why I have to question Arteta with his insistence on making Rice play further forward sometimes, because whenever we're talking about creative players, no one mentioned Rice's name, but he's playing as an 8, which means he's got the license to go forward. But I feel like we looked better in the earlier parts of the season because we were seeing them more in like a double pivot. Because Zubimendi, as good as he is, when teams come out to play like the way Man United played, they kind of targeted him. And when he's in an island of space by himself and he's just got a few Saliba and Gabby around him, I feel like
he can get a bit eerie.
Yeah, he can get a bit airy and he can make...
You can feel it. You can feel it. Like, you trust them. You know them. You can feel it, but you trust them. Because even that's what happened with the goal. It's like we trusted you. Like, fuck.
Do you get it? But sometimes maybe Rice needs to be in those zones to help out a bit more. He wasn't there today at all. There's other games where I'll see him drop deep. Sometimes Zubimendi will be the one forward. Rice didn't drop deep at all, only when he was chasing back.
That must be, if you're saying, I didn't notice that, but if you notice that, that must be manager's instructions then, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
You know who I think should be playing more?
Who?
White.
I hear it. I think White would suit Gyökeres, personally, because
I even think it's...
I agree. Which is why I was surprised when I saw in Capia. I thought I'd see Skelly or White start.
Bro, White's
I wanted Skelly. Sorry, again?
He's been injured, bro.
No, but he's been the last couple of games he's been playing.
He's been playing, but again, he was injured, came back from injury. We played him 3 games in a row, and then he got injured again.
But he did, didn't he? He did.
So
what game was that? Do you remember?
No, I can't remember.
Was that he did still. I just can't remember. You're actually right.
So now he's back. It's like we have to manage his minutes.
Yeah, I hear it. But let's just say, you know what I'm saying? He was fit. White would have.
He needs more minutes.
Overlap. Him and Saka's. Oh, we need that, man. We need that back because.
Yeah, because
Gyökeres needs White more than anybody from what I've seen.
1 second.
Who started right back today?
Timber.
He was shit.
Yeah, he was.
Because I don't remember.
You're not wrong. He didn't do nothing offensively.
Because
his levels have dropped as well recently.
You see, with Ben White, when I remember, like especially last season, his link-up play, that link-up play between him, Saka, and Odegaard,
yeah.
Like the overlaps, the underlaps, it was crazy.
I wonder, you know, what's so crazy that I'm clocking? I can't remember the last time my club actually bought on paper a fullback. Like,
yeah, none
of our fullbacks are fullbacks. They're all centre backs, by the way. All of them are centre backs.
That's what wasn't that what Pep was on? Then
yeah, literally. The only one, none of them. They're either fullbacks or midfielders.
Yeah, because
they're either centre backs or midfielders. Say that again?
That's what Pep was on. Because you're saying, in terms defensively, anyways, you essentially got 4 centre backs,
and then 2 midfield.
Yeah. So that was kind of the idea behind them, but it's not. You kind of take away from your attacking threat if you take that approach.
Boy, oh boy, what are you saying though about the 3 points? Because even before the game, I was like, I was trying to think about that. If United get 3 points, they are front runners for top 4, and you lot are there now, and you lot look the best out of all of the people around you. Like, yeah, you lot look the best.
Nah, here's a thing. This will even sound mad. I think our next few games are the real tests.
Yeah, of course. No. What you said was right, because these are the type of games we expect you lot to win. It's in your DNA. Yeah, Amorim could have maybe bummed out these wins, but it's against Fulham. Next game at home.
Then it becomes tricky because then they'll chill in front of there's less space for our runners to run. Then it becomes a bit more. You get nuts.
I trust in Bruno for you lot though, man. Bruno's the one, man.
Listen.
He's the one, bro. He's got Dorgu doing up half volleys, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Someone go and bring me Mr. Faze on so he can tell me about his captain against my captain again.
Disgusting. Today was the day, you know. Bruno v Odegaard, the show off. It was today.
Bro.
One's getting 55 minutes jogging off, and the other one's assisting left backs to score. You know, Arsenal, Man U. You know how they always show the goals and the legendary moments. This one's added. Dorgu's one's in it now.
Hey, that goal was nasty. I'm seeing people trying to claim that it should have been given a handball.
Allow it, man. Allow it, man. It wasn't a handball. It didn't even touch his hand. I saw the replay. It didn't even touch his hand. Allow it.
They're saying that's a handball, and they're saying the
Maguire's one. Nah, rest, man. So every day, man. Rest.
Nope, neither of them are handballs still. But again, the man, I'm onto them, man. Because how man are bobbling the ball around. and
Where's
then you're not getting
Where's
tired.
Faison? Go and drag that nigga here.
1 second, yeah. 1 second, guys.
In fact, let me call him now. You better answer.
He needs to tell me about he's captain against my captain again.
That's exactly what I want to ask him. Let's see if he answers.
Eligible call that requires credit.
Look at this bum. Oh wait, what kind of number is this? Hold on. Sure. I've got so many numbers for this nigga.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Look at this. He's just like his captain, bro.
Man has gone off the grid.
He's just like his captain. He put his phone on do not disturb. I want to call again. Don't worry. Look, see, do not disturb. Shameless guy. Shameless guy, fam. Shameless man. I know he's at home crying.
Pain.
Call has been.
Yeah. He's gonna pull up tomorrow chatting shit.
I'm gonna at him now, fam. What are you on? Dusty guy. Why are you shameless? But yeah, man. Do you want to say how you feeling for Man United? Is this like a good thing for you guys in the grand scheme of things, or is it just a win for today?
Not really, bro. These last week, this week, it's not like it's a surprise or a shock because we've shown that we can do it. It's just against the shitter teams is where it gets nuts. So we'll see how that goes.
Wow.
This one was just nice because I didn't like certain things I was hearing, certain chats, certain vim. It was like, you don't forget your Arsenal.
Maybe, but you lot are also Man United, so you lot have used new manager bounce to beat us. But what?
No. What you said was correct. We are Man United. This is what you're forgetting.
No, but you being Man United, clearly you shouldn't be happy with the state of your club right now. You shouldn't. Right now, you lot are moving like Spurs fans, and that's why we're giving it to you lot, because it's like, you don't really have anything to be happy about this season in the grand scheme of things or to look forward to. So we'll let you.
How are you moving like Spurs fans?
Because this is what Spurs do when they beat us. It's like
what?
They get mad excited, and then for the next week, all their players are the best. Romero, Van der Ven are the best players in the world. All of this stuff. Same thing that Chelsea do when they draw against us or whatever. It's like, like they're so happy, but we give it to them. It's like, yeah, you lot can have that. You won. Like, we're not going to be salty about it, but it's like this is really your highlight of your season. If we're being honest, this week is the highlight.
Really?
You lot the position.
For one, no one has said that our players are the best.
Is on Ed your call, yeah?
No one has said our players are the best.
Well, that's what I'm hearing online, bro.
What are you hearing?
If we're gonna do the online thing, I heard a lot before the game.
Yuck.
And now I'm hearing silence. Crickets.
Yuck.
This is how it goes.
All I'm saying is, look,
I got people writing dissertations about how much they hate Man United. This is what I'm reading right now.
Brother.
Yeah. But it's not, like I said, this is not us beating C and you. It's not a surprise. It's just, we've shown we can do that. It's just the smaller teams is where
I'll be honest.
We go and fuck up often.
Beating City is not a surprise. Beating us is a surprise.
Absolutely.
Off the strength of the record, innit? I'm not even being bossy or nothing, but it's you lot. I can't remember the last time you lot came Emirates and won. Like, I'm not even sure. When's the actual last time you lot came Emirates and won?
2017.
Was that with Lingard?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know what's even funny about it? That last time they pulled up in black kit.
Black. Oh.
Today, black kit.
That's all. I'll keep it a buck. I didn't want to put this out there. I said it to one guy, and he was a United fan. Yeah, you see, when it was 2-1 to you lot, I was like, I can see 3-1. Do you know what came in my head? Not that black. But you remember Park Ji-sung, Rooney, that black and blue, Aeon. That one. I saw. I was like, these lot are gonna do us. I was like, I could feel it. I could feel it in the air, because that second half, I could feel it. I was like, oh my god, this is Liverpool all over again, as well as like last season when it was like quiet and gloomy in the Emirates second half. I can't explain that feeling, but you'll know what I'm talking about, because it's not a new feeling. Yeah. It's like it just goes so meat. Oh.
Yeah, it's dark.
Yes, okay. I hear you lot with your the records thing, looking at the records, you thought you was confident you'd win. It's just when I say it's not surprised that we'd win a big game. That's not really where we fuck up.
I hear you.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the 10 men against Everton at home, like that, for example. You're saying,
bro, insane. The red card was early as well.
I don't think with Carrick, that's you lot's story though, man. I feel like it's a different lease of life. It's the rule. We're seeing a manager bounce right now. We're seeing Bruno playing where he's supposed to play. We're seeing Maino in the team. We're seeing Mbeumo being the lethal guy he was last year.
We've seen this before, bro. Like I'm not even doing this to throw
I
shit
think
at
it's me personally. I think it's different, and I'm saying it now.
Bro, they say this every time, bro. You say this every time.
No, I think it's different, personally. I don't say
the same thing with Chelsea 4 years ago, bro. You've been telling me Chelsea are coming for 4 years.
Here's the thing: I can't even argue against this right now.
What I was saying, bro.
Because we have seen this before. So it's too early for me to even say it's different.
Exactly. Thank you, bro.
It might be the same.
It's insane to say that off of what you've just seen now. Like Kai said, Man United have been able to beat Man City over the past however many years under whatever manager. Do you get it? Like Man United are capable of beating Arsenal. They have the players. But he's right. It's the Fulhams, the Evertons, the Brightons. Those are the teams that they struggle against. And unfortunately, there's more of them in the league than there are big teams.
Do you know how many times Brighton has chinged us over the last?
Yeah, but that's different. That's different though. Brighton have been a better club than you lot for the last 3-4 years though.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. Like, do you think a Man United fan wants to hear that?
It's a reality. Forget what they want to hear. It's a reality.
Yeah, that is where we are right now.
It's the reality. But Fulham's a different team. Fulham aren't better than United. But I get what you're saying. Don't get twisted. I know what you're saying in terms of the big teams is not where you lot struggle. But I personally feel like you lot it's different now in a sense where you lot have players who are prem proven. You lot haven't had this before. The Cunha and Mbeumo are difference makers. They're different. They're difference makers.
Bro, when we bought them, I said this. Like, even if Amorim gets fired,
yeah,
it makes sense because they can play multiple positions and they're ready.
It's like, fam, this is the
it
best.
Makes sense.
This is the best team you lot have had in the last 5 years. At least, I don't know. You tell me. You correct me. Maybe longer or maybe I'm wrong. But I personally feel like it's the best. You lot aren't. Who have you lot had? This is Højlund and Xerxes compared to Mbeumo and Cunha. Come on, what are we doing there, man?
Yeah, I hear it still.
Yeah, but
look, that's go on.
You have, bro. This is a league where unfortunately you have to prove it.
Yeah, for sure.
Nobody told Arsenal that we were gonna do this or do nothing. We had to earn it, bro. So the same thing with Man United. Carrick has to earn it, and Man United have to earn respect. One result against Arsenal and Man City is not gonna earn you respect, bro. You need to first think about getting top 4. That's important, and then after that, let's see what you can do. And when you go and hire your permanent manager, let's see what you do with that. Hopefully, you don't mess it up again. But Man United historically are known for making terrible decisions that derail any form of hope. So when they prove it to me, I'll believe.
How many games is Carrick in for?
End of the season.
Really? Has it been agreed to end of the season?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I was hearing Oli. I thought I was hearing Oli to interim to end the season. What happened there?
Yeah, no, because it was them two in it that they both wanted a job.
But my thing is, what I'm saying is that you're not gonna have no one. You have someone. These are the things. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you like the little sub points of why I'm saying it. One, because of the players they have at their disposal now, innit? Personally, I feel like these are the best players they've had in a little while. Secondly, because you've got Carrick, who's a former United player who understands the DNA, you're going to get them playing football the way it should be played. And with the players they have at their disposal, this is very possible. The last best manager you lot had was Ole, someone who else understood. Do you know what I'm saying? And
stinks, bro.
Who's outside of Ole? Who's been you lot's best manager, Kaz, in the last 6 years?
Mourinho.
That was our last best manager.
It was Ole, right?
Yeah.
And I'll boil it down to the fact that he understands, and it's not someone that's like Amorim that's going to come and try and do their own philosophy. He doesn't give a heck. He's going to just do the mad thing because these are like, how's Dorgu doing what Dorgu's doing now? Like, and my man's had him,
bro.
I hear it because every manager we've had, especially these philosophers,
they just come Ragnick. They just come and try to do like I hear it, but just
it's like, okay, look at, if you go back as far as Van Gaal, because he
Yeah,
did
I
all right
didn't want to say
technically
him.
in
I
terms
was
of
thinking about him.
points. He won, he even won a cup. Bro, I used to sleep watching them games. It was bad, and when you lose in them types of games, it's like it even pisses you off even more because the football is even shit.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Listen, don't.
So I
He's
hear it.
gaslighting you guys.
No more.
No, but I hear it. But I'm
I
just,
personally
but
think
I also agree with you in the sense that
you lot have more. You lot have
it needs to be proven. It
you
needs
lot
to
should
be
dream.
done.
You lot should dream. You lot can dream. You can dream for top 4.
No, they can't,
Dream
bro.
for what?
They can
Yeah,
dream for top 4.
but that's why what you're saying for me is disingenuous because, bro, this is Manchester United, bro. The
Yeah,
top
dream
4
to-
is not
dream
the
to do
standard,
what?
bro.
No, but I get that. But I'm talking about what do you want them to do? Do you want them to win 15 games in a row, bro? Like where they are now, top 4 is
But
you lot's reality. You lot can do it.
Hope for what? It's like
Top
saying
4.
to a homeless man,
I've answered you.
I see brighter days for you because flipping he's got a pack of cigarettes.
No, bro, you're muddying the waters. I'm saying they're 4th now, and they have
Corner,
everything
so-
at their disposal to do this top 4 race. Top 4 is right now. I'm not even gonna say in their hands, even though they're in their 4th, but they have every right there. To me, they're better than Liverpool right now.
But
They've been better than Liverpool. Liverpool
I
have
don't
been
disagree
needy.
with that. I don't
Liverpool
disagree
have
with
been needy. Chelsea, I feel like United will edge Chelsea when it comes to experience. Do you know what I'm saying? And captaincy and all of that.
bro. Listen, I already agreed with that. I said, look, they need to get top 4, and they have what it takes to get top 4. I'm not disputing that.
So we're saying the same thing.
But what I'm saying is when you say hope, like you can't say that to a Manchester United fan, considering the size of their club and what they should be expected to do, what their rivals are doing, and then like bearing in mind they haven't even actually appointed a full-time manager yet. Let them get to the end of the season, let them appoint a full-time manager, and let them just be until they prove that they can actually, until we can look at them as a serious outfit in this league. Because where they are right now, getting an odd result here and there when there's no pressure, when you're the underdog and this is that is different to going head to head with Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool for the league.
No.
That's a different story.
Facts. But what you're saying now,
Which
you've moved
game
on to a
did we
different
go
argument.
into with no pressure?
You've moved on to a different argument now, because all I'm talking about is this season, and I'm talking about you lot can hope. You lot have every right to hope that you can finish top 4. That's what I'm saying. Like in the next season, I know what you're saying. They're Man United. They should be aiming higher, but for what they have right now, for the context of their season, that's what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? They can't win the Premier.
I agree.
That's what
I hear that, and I hear you.
And another thing, I'm not. This might actually, yeah. Go on. Yeah. You lot aren't. Yeah, no. You lot aren't too far from Villa, but Villa are better than you lot, and they've got a different thing going on. Villa are a polished machine.
I
Bro,
don't disagree.
that's a big difference, bro.
Yeah. I was just thinking. Yeah.
I don't disagree. I think they are. But I agree with you in the sense that the team is probably is our best we've had in a while.
Good team, fam. It's a good team. You got some meaty players, but
Cunha's not better than Rashford.
yeah, but it might work better for Man United than Rashford did.
Might.
Yeah, so I've heard so many people have come to tell me Zubimendi's better than Partey. I was like, you lot cool down, chill. I know we're playing good football. Zubi's not better than Partey. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just but sometimes it's the player works better. Like if Zubi comes and wins the Prem at Arsenal, are you the man going to tell me Zubi is better than Partey? Probably, but he's not. But he'll probably bring the Prem home, because sometimes certain players just fit the system or fit the team and the chemistry, cohesion better.
I hear it, man. I just think we do this a lot with Manchester United, Chelsea, every time. And why I'm on to you is because you're a victim of it.
Yeah, but no, I just feel like you're misinterpreting what I'm saying. I don't know if you're doing it on purpose or if you're doing it by accident, but I've never ever said, even with the Chelsea thing, I don't, that you're gonna have to tell me what I said.
Challenge, bro. You told me that they will be challenging.
I never. You're probably you have hella Chelsea ops. I don't know who they are. You're getting me mixed up with what they said.
I remember it vividly. Mex will tell you, bro.
You know what I've talked about
today? I
today?
can see what they're doing. I can see what they're gonna progress, but I didn't say title race.
Jiz mixes up.
You said
Jiz mixes up the noise he's hearing from social media.
Yeah, I feel like he mixes it up, and he's like, bro, I didn't say that.
No, I don't. You lot have been doing Chelsea prop for the longest time, and me and Mex are always the ones that are trying to calm man down.
I don't even remember what I said now. I'll be honest, but I definitely didn't say that title race. I'm not mad. The title between 3 clubs in this era: Arsenal, Liverpool, City. Obviously, Liverpool are doing nonsense right now.
that they will be challenging based off of what you saw them doing in the summer and the appointments they made, all of this stuff. You said, Chelsea should be challenging. I'm like, okay, well, like I said, I don't ever say that a team should be challenging or I expect them to challenge based on nothing but proof. Like, and Arsenal, for me, Arsenal had to earn our right for people to look at us as title contenders. Chelsea, even this season, when people were telling me, "Oh, Chelsea are going to be in the title race," I said, "No, they have to earn their right for us to look at them as serious title candidates." And Aston Villa right now are earning their right, and people still don't believe in them. So it's not because Chelsea have a bigger name that I'm going to believe in them more than I believe in
question. Thanks for saying that. Are Villa title contenders?
Right now, yes.
Guys, are Villa title contenders?
No.
Okay, cool.
I say that because okay, now
I'm with you. I know. I think they are. How can
I'm
they not?
half. I'm half.
How can they not be?
Because we've seen this. We've seen this script so many times.
Yeah, but
I can't lie. The Premier League is very predictable. I even deeped it the other day when we were arguing about points trends over the last few years.
Point trends, yeah.
Bro, I was having a discussion with Jimmy. Bro, it's very much repeatable in terms of how things play out. Villa being there, we've seen that with other teams. A few years ago, it was what, Newcastle. They were thereabouts. People saying, "Oh, they're going to challenge Eddie Howe, this, that, and that." They fucked off, bro. They'll just fall off again.
Last year,
but you know what? Yeah, say it's who, bro?
Forest were doing really.
I was going to say, but you see, with teams like this, I thought you have to put the manager and the 11 into play. Like this Villa manager isn't a bum. This is an experienced manager. Remind me, I don't think he won the league.
He's about to go and buy. He's about to go and buy Tammy Abraham.
Did he win at PSG? Did he win the league at PSG?
Yeah, I think he won it once.
Probably.
Okay, cool. He's got European silverware, so already he's separated from all of these other managers that have won. We were just talking about the Newcastles and the Forest. Secondly, cool. The players at his disposal, the 11. These are players who if not first or second or third, are up there when it comes to the best players in their positions in the Prem. Tielemans. So what? Tielemans is not one of the best midfielders in the Prem, Jids.
No, but I'm not saying that he's not. But I just disagree with the overall point. But I was waiting to let you finish.
All right, cool. Morgan Rogers.
Absolutely.
Okay, Ollie Watkins.
Absolutely.
Konza. Torres.
Here's their problem, though. Here's the problem with this, though. European football. They have to play those players, and it's been shown over and over again that it affects them. And the backup after that is just meaty.
Yeah. So while you talk about Tammy Abraham, they've obviously signed up Tammy because they've got Europe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but who did they sell?
Marlon.
Exactly.
Oh, what are you saying? Marlon's better than Tammy?
I'm not saying that, but it's like he was having impact.
Definitely, I agree. Now that came to me as a shock. But obviously, at least they're not going to leave Ollie stranded. At least they've got someone to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're playing you lot's client now. Sancho's getting minutes, and Sancho was good from what I saw before I slept off. I remember he set up Watkins for a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I saying he's getting to Buendia's in the squad now, doing his damn thing in the team, shall I say?
No,
man. Jadon Sancho in the Premier League, it's just a mismatch.
I'm not saying they're going to win the Prem though, but I feel like if they've got the same points, say that again.
You're saying they're challengers.
Yeah, if they've got the same points as City, they're not doing nothing. I know what City's thing is. I get why City are contenders, of course, but I'm just saying they're still here, innit? Like, and it's not a fluke. It's not like Forest last year. Forest last year was a fluke.
But not to say it's a fluke, yeah. But my issue is that for me, you have to earn your way into certain conversations. Like,
what do they have to do for you?
Huh?
What did you say Villa would have to do for you to earn it?
They have to go until the end of the season in this title race for me to believe them. And then next season, once they get into this position again, then I'll be like, yeah. It's the same way Arsenal had to earn. People to this day say, "Oh, I'm not sure about Arsenal," even though we're top of everything. I'm not sure about Arsenal because they haven't got over the line.
Yeah, because a lot of conversations just get like conflated. It's like it's a different conversation. Right for
the past 3 years, bro.
No, but are Arsenal title contenders?
Yes.
Okay, have Arsenal been champions?
No.
Exactly. So it's like
two
things can be true at once. No, but two things can be true at once. So they have every right to not believe that we can go over the line because we haven't proved we can do it, but we proved that we can hang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So we've proved that we can hang, but we haven't proved that we can be champions. That's the reason why everybody doubts us.
Yeah,
so
That's
So I'm
fine.
applying that same logic to
To
Villa.
Villa. Yeah, of course.
Once they prove, like, because when we finished 5th, and then that next season we went and we challenged all the way to the end. That's when we earned the right for people to look at us as serious.
Really? No, I don't
Yes.
think we did. They said it was a fluke. No, they said it was a fluke. I remember when we done it the second season. Then they gave us our flowers.
That's how it goes to show you that how much you have to earn
No,
and prove yourself to be in these conversations.
Of course. You
get it? And that's why I don't put Chelsea, because you lot are just doing lip service until they go a whole season fighting until the end. Man can't tell me Chelsea aren't in no title race, bro.
So by this logic, you
I need
acknowledge
to know
that
these
Arsenal
fans. I
Football
need to
Club
know
is
these
not a
Chelsea
big
fans.
European
You
club.
need to introduce me to these Chelsea fans that made them sweat like this.
What did you say, guys?
By your logic, you acknowledge that your club is not a big European club.
Yuck. How did you get there?
No, I've never claimed that we were.
Fair.
All I say is that
evidence at hand,
this season,
but
my
was
club is
beautiful.
the top of the UCL. all I say is my club is the top of the UCL, while in midweek your players are taking second jobs. Like,
fair.
They're not taking no second jobs, and them guys are
I hear
right.
it. But you see, my play actually, let's never do the back and forth because I'll just win anyways. Like your club is your club.
listen, man, you won today. Well done. Warrior Trophy. Celebrate for the next week.
Are you hearing this, man? Man's not telling me what.
I need these guys better want to go Ellen Road tomorrow. I'm fuming. I need 3 points. I'm angry.
Nah, bro. Family, man.
Hey, you lot. Where's Max Dowman? I think that guy is to come into the team and
I hear
play.
it.
I've been saying, how many times have I told you, look, you don't have, who's your Maverick? Who's your Maverick in your team?
Marino.
See, that's insane. He's a CM centre forward DM player. And we don't know what he is.
What's a Maverick? What's a Maverick?
Arts Yamal, what do you mean, bro? Arts
The likes of Yamal, the likes of Bruno, even Cunha, these guys that will just do something just off the cuff of them being them.
Jesus can do exactly what Cunha does.
Yeah, right. Jesus would be a Maverick.
Does Jesus do that?
Yes.
He has the ability to do
2 goals in one game this season.
Make something out of nothing.
Done that before.
What are you saying, Kaz?
If you're that confident in this guy.
But him as a Maverick, someone that can make something out of nothing, though.
Okay, so
isn't a Maverick that someone that can make something out of nothing?
Yeah.
Jesus, 100%.
You see Jesus here as a player, just as a footballer, he's a baller.
Yeah,
as a striker, he's shit.
No, of course. But that doesn't take away from nothing being a Maverick.
Yeah, bro. If you don't remember, I said this time ago.
No, you said it. You're consistent.
Play him as a winger.
100, because Pep did as well. Like you've said it.
This Maverick talk is cute, yeah. But all the teams that have Mavericks, Ekitike,
Ekitike's not a Maverick.
He's not really a Maverick stuff.
Well, he could be earlier in the season. He was pulling up trees.
He's a striker. He's not a striker.
Yeah, he's not a Maverick.
So strikers can't be a Maverick.
You can, but not him. Not Ekitike.
So
I'd probably say Zlatan would be a Maverick striker.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's Liverpool's Maverick?
I don't think they have a Maverick.
The closest one they've got is Bosley.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Nah.
Maybe even him is
Rio.
No, Rio's not a Maverick.
Enough though, man.
He is a Maverick.
He maybe could be one day, but right now he just.
I don't think Liverpool got.
So then, what's the Maverick talk when we're talking about titles then? Because who's the champions?
Liverpool.
So what's the Maverick talk?
But you don't have to be champions. Can be champions without Mavericks.
Oh, I thought that's the point Kaz was making. Because
I just asked who's your Maverick. At no point did I say you need a Maverick to win the Prem.
Okay, then. So then I don't really care.
Yeah, fair enough. Continue. I look forward to seeing all these teams, and Martinelli and them, man.
All these teams that have Mavericks, we have something that they don't, which is a stable team and structure. And I can bank more on my stable team and structure than these man can bank on their Mavericks. That's a fact.
Name these teams.
That's a fact.
Everyone's beneath us.
When you say all these teams,
everyone that's beneath us. Everyone.
Majority of the teams.
Everyone in Europe. Everyone, Barcelona, all the Mavericks that you rate, all of them.
Barcelona, they've won trophies. Madrid have Mavericks, they've won trophies.
We're talking about this season.
Yeah, but this season is still ongoing.
Yeah. So then, what's the point? I can't predict the future. So
Okay. Go proceed with your Martinelli's then.
I will. Martinelli's got twice as many goals as Cunha this season, by the way.
Listen, well done to him. Well done to him.
Absolutely.
Was he in that chart that they showed earlier of your attackers? Where was he?
His team is top of the league, bro.
No, that's all I'm asking you, bro. Because now they're just all over the gaff. You said goals. Was he in that chart? I'm just trying to see.
What chart?
0 goals in the last 13 Premier Leagues. Gabriel Martinelli, that guy.
League games.
Yeah.
I didn't see that chart. Sorry.
Don't worry. I'll add you in the group where the chart is at.
Yeah, but remember we play multiple competitions in it, so we have opportunities to score in multiple competitions, unlike your players.
I hear you, but that says 0 goals in the last 13 Premier League games that he's played. So that the multiple competition thing is irrelevant.
No, it's not really, because we play multiple competitions. Like
that's stopping him from scoring goals.
It's irrelevant to you because you don't. Do you
is that stopping him from scoring goals?
What do you mean?
In the last 13 Premier League games that Gabriel Martinelli has played, he scored 0 goals.
Okay.
What's multiple competitions got to do with that particular stat?
Nothing, but I'm telling you that I don't care because my team is top of the league.
Okay.
And he's contributing in every single competition. So you can care and do the statistical thing and get happy and clap. Your players are scoring goals, whatever. But like, at the end of the day,
to me.
Yeah, but that's what you're doing though. So you can get happy about that. That's what we used to do when Sanchez used to be banging in goals and we win.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Don't say you. We used to do this. You and us are the same.
You were like how we used to be.
In your entire existence, at most, you've seen your club with.
Why are you getting angry? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing though?
Because I don't like this. Man's talking as if we're the same. You have seen 3 Premier League.
You're nothing like us. You're nothing.
By the end of the season, you may be lucky to see a 4th.
You're nothing like us, bro.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying.
You this season are contending for niche. My team is in contention to win everything.
So why are you not panicking then?
Who?
Why are you not panicking then? You sound like you're in a good place. Why am I seeing the whole? They even calling for Arteta to get fired now. What's going on?
I can only speak for myself, brother. Some of your fans are saying give Carrick the contract. So, are you on the same page as them?
Sign the thing.
Sign the thing. We've been here before.
Yuck.
Where's Rio?
Yuck. He'll rub his hands.
Chilling.
He'll rub his palms for you, lot.
He's I'm bun up for that as well, though.
You bun up. But you know what I mean? You know what meme I was talking about?
Anyway, guys, we'll continue this in the group chat.
Yeah, man.
Guys,
night time now.
Thank you for the people that came in and out. This is going to be up on YouTube. The last one did all right.
Wait. Scratch that. You need that.
The last one did some decent numbers. So, guys, run this one up.
Come on.
And, we'll see you guys next time.
Over and out, man.
Peace.
Man United.
Right. Yuck.
It's what the world been missing right here.